Once again, thanks for tuning in. 𝐊𝐿𝐴 here for 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐴 Media. The airline industry was badly hit during the pandemic, so there was little business. However, with the improvement in the COVID situation and economic recovery, more people are flocking to the airports for travel. Although it may take some time to return to the comfort levels of the pre-pandemic times, the industry is already enthused with the prospects from a positive outlook. So if you're aiming for the sky, here are 7 fast-growing airline stocks to explore. But before we get into it, please give our channel a sub, and while you're at it, hit that bell icon to stay ahead of the game. First up is Delta Airlines. The total revenue of the passenger and cargo airline company in the second quarter of this year was at $7.1 billion compared to $1.4 billion in the second quarter last year. The company reported a net income of $652 million in the second quarter of this year against a loss of $3.7 billion. The market cap of the company is at $26.2 billion. Next is JetBlue Airways. The total revenue of the airline in the second quarter was $1.4 billion against $215 million in the second quarter of the previous year. The net income for the period was $64 million against a loss of $320 million in the second quarter last year. The market cap of the US-based company is $5 billion. Following JetBlue is Southwest Airlines. The total revenue of the US-based company in the second quarter of this year was at $4 billion. That's against $1 billion in the second quarter of the previous year. The net income, however, for the period was at $348 million against a loss of $915 million in the second quarter of last year. The market cap of the multinational company is at $30.5 billion US. Next on our list is Alaska Air. The total revenue of the company in the second quarter this year was $1.5 billion US against $421 million in the second quarter of the previous year. The net income for the period was at $397 million versus losses of $214 million in the same period last year. The market cap of the multinational company is at $7.4 billion. And fifth on our list is Spirit Airlines. The total revenue of the global company in the second quarter of this year was $659.3 million against $138.5 million in the same period last year. The net loss, however, for the period was at $287.9 million versus losses of $58.9 million in the second quarter last year. The market cap of the company is at $2.8 billion. Following Spirit is Mesa Air. The total revenue of the passenger and cargo carrier in the second quarter this year was $125.2 million against $73.1 million in the second quarter of previous year. The net loss, however, for the period was at $4.3 million versus losses of $3.4 million in the last year period. The market cap is at $297 million. And last on our list is American Airlines. The total revenue of the passenger and cargo carrier in the second quarter this year was at $7.4 billion against $1.6 billion in the second quarter of the previous year. The net income for the period was at $19 million versus losses of $2 billion in the second quarter last year. And the market cap of the multinational company is at $13.6 billion US. And that concludes our list. If you like this info, please give us a like, comment, and a share. For regular updates, head to our website at 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐴.com. This has been 𝐊𝐿𝐴 for 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐴 Media.